Welcome in, everybody, to the Mixed-Up-Mike Show, the only show that brings you both live interviews and DJ sets. I got a special guest here today, Mr. Wiley Boi. How you doing, sir? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
And thank you for having me.
There you go.
Man, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be on your show.
Yeah, man, definitely. And you came with Levi the Fifth.
I did, yeah.
And that's how we ended up meeting.
Absolutely.
Sent me a few mixes, and
don't forget Miss Brooklyn.
Miss Brooklyn as well. Yep, definitely. And sent me a few mixes, and definitely laying it down.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. Only been a few years, but doing the best I can.
I
Some
hear,
really
man.
good teachers, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of people that I've been able to sit by and just watch and just learn so much in such a short period of time.
Got some good mentors.
Crazy mentors.
So, when was the first time you actually heard house music?
Man, 93, 4, somewhere in that range. Had to be somewhere, yeah, close.
The old rave days.
The old days, yeah. In fact, I just had a birthday, so.
Happy birthday.
Happy
We got this
birthday.
little celebration right here, the little happy birthday.
Awesome.
What's up, Tim? I see you. Levi's in here. What up?
What up, man? Yee.
So,
Ham sandwich.
93, man. I mean, so that goes way back. Things have definitely changed, over the years.
Changed. It's a totally different world now.
A completely different world. Like, as a DJ, from back then to today, you literally have to reinvent yourself.
I think so. I wasn't a DJ back then. I mean, I tried a little bit here and there, but I was busy doing other things. I danced a lot, though. That was my thing.
Yeah, you're a big dancer.
Big dancer. I love dancing. It was something I didn't even know I could do. As soon as I hit the rave scene, all of a sudden, here I was dancing. I mean, I did the breakdance thing back in the day, but as soon as I hit the rave scene, it was like all of a sudden, the body movements came. I felt the music, the flow, and I was like, yeah, I like this. This is good.
Yeah, man. It just has that vibe.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It touches your soul.
If it doesn't, then you don't belong there.
No. It's a love. I mean, you fall in love with the music itself.
And it's a love that you hold and keep forever.
Yep. So, going to the scene, you're dancing, parties. At what point did you say, you know what? I want to do this. I want to get behind the decks and make it happen.
Well, Levi can testify to this. For a while, I had some tables and a mixer, and people would come over and they'd sit down on my couch, literally on my coffee table, and spin records. I didn't really use them that much because, like I said, I didn't have a lot of time. I worked a lot back then, did a lot of other stuff, and it was just like I had time, but I didn't have time. And when I did, it wasn't enough time to actually learn anything. And people would be there, come, go, and I didn't have the time to actually sit down.
Yeah.
So, but it was nice to get my feel for it. And understand a little bit about it because I did. And I started mixing a little bit, but like I said, not enough time to actually get into it.
So when did you start getting into it, say, more full time?
Honestly, I had a little sabbatical for a while. I didn't actually really wasn't in the scene at all. I'm still really not in the scene. I'm just doing music on the side. But it was when COVID hit. There was nothing much to do, and my boy Levi said, "Dude, you gotta get some fucking tables, man. You gotta get some. You need to spin music. Like music. You used to dance to the music, and he's like, you dance to the music. You know what I mean? Like I felt the beat. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So when I danced, you could see the beat in me. You know what I mean? I would change my dance styles to the transitions. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Because I understood it. I understood what they were doing. I just didn't know how to do it.
Yep. Nice, man. So you do some production too, as well, right?
Well, I mean, I did one song. I started it. Me and Levi finished it off. All the Lights. It was a pretty quick one. It's kind of funny. It's a good driver, as we call it. Nice deep bass beat, real simple.
Yep.
I actually created the bass beat and a mid and brought it over to Levi, and I think I spent about 20 minutes on it, making it on Serato Studio, and then I brought it over to Levi, and Levi and me in about an hour made a song. It was crazy.
Nice.
So simple, and it just worked.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be hooking up me and him soon.
Oh, he's crazy. Ham Sandwich Records, man. He's putting down so many tracks. It's incredible, and
Yep.
I've been there to see him start up this whole thing, and go through it, and the leaps and bounds he's made in a short period of time as to where he is. Kid's amazing. Couldn't have a better person to follow and look at. You know what I mean? Watch.
Yeah, and someone to help you mental along the way if it's
Well, that's kind of funny because
DJing,
it's a funny story. So he says to me, "Get this." I said, "Well, you gonna show me how to DJ?" He's like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll teach you." Well, we're about 3 months into it, and I'm like, "So when are you gonna teach me something?" He just looked at me like, "What?" And I'm like, "I get it. Trust me, I'm learning." Not a freaking word out of his mouth. What he expected me to do, and I knew it was to watch, learn, and listen, and that's what I did. And between him and another friend of mine, like I spent about a year and a half just literally like watching them, and then on my own because I was like I suck, you know what I mean. So on my own, I just did my own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody around, and I was like, that's cool. You know what I mean? And I got to learn quite a bit just by watching these two people. And they're incredible what they do. Busy Fingers, Bobby. I mean, it's incredible DJ.
Yep.
And smart kid. So the two of them really showed me quite a bit in the short period of time that I got to watch and just be eyes on the whole thing.
Yeah, I always watch DJs' hands and what they do.
And that's the way to do it because you listen, you watch, you see what they're doing, and as long as you know the music, you're able to actually pick it up and say, "Oh wow, okay, so that's how you did that."
Remember to keep the mic up close.
It's like, yeah, that's what you're doing. Cool. You know what I mean?
And you learn. You pick up things from each person and you put it in your own way.
Absolutely. Like just watching them scratch, and I'm just starting now to scratch, and after what I've seen and watched with them, and now taking it and doing it myself, I get to I do it in my own style.
Yep.
But I take what they do.
Yep.
In order to do it, so yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, man. It's all practice. It's there's some people out there that think DJs just you're pushing buttons, this and that. Maybe there are some out there.
Oh, I bet you there are. From what I've seen, there's quite a few of them.
There's been some big name DJs getting caught, spinning at gigantic festivals with no fucking power on.
How do you do that to your people?
Well, you know what I mean.
It's all about what you're doing right then and there. You're supposed to feel the crowd.
Yeah, and these guys have now the technology where to make a mix. They don't even mix. They put it all on a computer. The one who told me this was Todd. Farrell.
Right.
Broke it down to me. He's like, dude, they don't mix. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, listen, there's a computer program. What you do is you pick out all your tracks. You place them where you want them to start mixing. And then once you put your placement down, you hit the button. It produces your mix. You have a perfect, flawless mix. He goes, why do you think you never hear one, not even a fraction of a second offbeat?
That's disgusting.
He goes, you can't make perfect mixes. He goes, if you do, you're incredible. He goes, but there's going to be a time in a full hour that you're going to have to make a little adjustment.
That's what makes the music.
And that's what makes a DJ too. How fast, if your beat's off, how fast can you get it back on?
Or can you manipulate it's covered up?
Yeah,
that's part of being a DJ. Exactly.
Exactly.
I like when Levi first told me, he says to me, there's rules to this, and you got to do this and you got to do that, and I says, there's rules. Well, looks like I'm gonna be breaking those.
I love breaking them. I break
rules.
I break them.
Rules.
See, there's a foundation, right? And the foundation is basically you get your ears, and it's basically like eyes closed. And once your ears are fully trained, that's that solid foundation when you're able to mix tracks completely by ear and then that allows you then to just explode with, especially with the technology nowadays gives you.
And when you get there and you hit that groove and you're just flowing with it, it's it's amazing.
Yep.
What you can do is, and I get that quite a bit now. Like, and it didn't take that long. Sometimes I get in that flow and it's just like I can't stop. I mean, I've sat there sometimes and played for hours,
Yeah.
and not stopped, and it's just one complete flow from genre to genre all over the place. It's amazing.
Yeah, it just, you get in a groove.
Best feeling for your soul ever.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. So speaking of genres, what are your favorite ones?
Anything.
Anything?
I like music.
So basically all the genres.
It doesn't make a difference. The only thing I don't do is country. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For all your country people out there, I'm so sorry. I just can't do it.
If Juice Grenades listen, he's my...
Sorry.
He's been some country with some EDM, but he makes it happen, man. And he's down in Texas.
Levi did a scratch on a country beat, and it was phenomenal. I like it, but still country.
Yeah. That's funny. So, where would you like to see yourself in 5 years?
Oh man, 5 years, huh? Well, turning 48 yesterday.
Happy birthday.
I'd like to see myself above ground. That's
Well,
always
definitely.
always a good thing. As a DJ, honestly, I don't look at myself as like I'm going to be this phenomenal DJ ever. I'm just happy for the fact that I actually get to play. I'm happy for the fact that all the lights went out there and did well.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome. Levi obviously made a bunch of different mixes on it. It was cool. But honestly, I'd like to probably start getting into more of making music, making beats, full songs. I'm not sure. I like to make new beats, a new bass sound, something that's brand new that no one else has heard before.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like when I made that beat, I was like, dude, I've never heard nothing like this before.
Yeah,
and it's very, very. I mean, it's very, very unique.
Yeah.
If anybody's listened to it, it's extremely unique. It's just different, you know, and that's what I like about it. But it works with whatever. You can like play it on anything.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, what would you say your favorite thing about DJing is?
The peace that I feel. I'm in my own world. Nothing else matters. And it's me. It's a peaceful place in my head. That's pretty much what music does for me.
Yeah. Just getting that flow and
just being,
you're zen.
Yeah, man. It's like you just get there and you're just happy. You know what I mean? And there's nothing's gonna bother you. You can just let everything go.
Yep. That's what it's about, man. Just getting rid of everything else and flowing. You know, like Bruce Lee said, be like the water.
Be like the water.
Be like water.
Yeah, boy.
Now, the technology obviously has changed so much over the years. How do you see the technology as it is right now for DJs? And what would you like to see?
Man, on the technology side, I mean, honestly,
because I know you're a tech guy.
I am with like computers and stuff like that. By the way, anybody needs anything fixed, I'm the guy.
Yeah, this guy
I
fix
tons
anything. Of stuff.
But we'll stop on that. Technology, honestly, I'm actually trying to transition to something that's not as like I don't like jog wheels. It doesn't feel right. There's nothing natural to it. I like things that move. I literally right now I play on Newmarks V7s with an X5. You know what I mean? Very simple, basic, and they move, and the speed to the decks is what you get on a regular turntable. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're digital, but
you get the moving platters. Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't feel right. There's nothing there. There's no pressure. There's no nothing. You know what I mean? It's just like so. Technology, as far as I'm concerned, just keep the tables moving. You know what I mean? Make it simple. I don't like buttons. I don't press. Those pads. To me, maybe later on I might get into it, but they don't mean anything to me. You know what I mean? I'd rather manipulate the knobs, make my own sounds. You know what I mean? That's I think that's what the DJing really was. You know what I mean? That makes a good DJ, the foundation of it. If I get into it later, you know what? Like Levi said to me at the beginning, learn how to use the basics, get the fundamentals, use those. That's the most important part.
Yeah, because those fundamentals grow.
Absolutely.
And you can change it and manipulate it in so many different ways.
I mean, that's how they did it back in the day.
Yeah.
They didn't press buttons and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it was
a lot harder to do things, getting
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Now everything being digital, you can just go to your BPM, get it on, throw a half beat, back and forth, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I see like the other stuff, the like controllers or even mixers, have different options for effects to allow you to you can create just from effects itself a whole
Absolutely.
pot of a song.
They have people they call DJs and they get up there and they've got no tables and it's just buttons, and I'm like, I'm not sure if that's a DJ or not. I would have to say most likely that would be a performer. The DJ has tables. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That makes the DJ. That's a real DJ. Someone that's actually moving those platters, making that music happen.
Yeah, there's different. I know they have. I've never seen them like in person, but they're like not really much bigger than this notepad. Maybe a little longer.
Isn't that incredible?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
And it's just like buttons, and that's like your CDJ.
And listen, I get it. They have to go through. They have to program that whole thing.
Yeah.
Put their sounds in, put in their music, whatever. But you're still not actually playing the music, in my book.
I like those. What's the name of it? It's like a CDJ, but it's bigger and it's all buttons. And you literally
Novation? No, they call them? No, I don't know.
Make
it's a drum pads.
Yeah, so you program it, and instead of DJing, you start hitting buttons and creating it on the fly as you go. That stuff is incredible. Incredible. I mean, wish I could remember that kid's name. He's like the fastest finger drummer in the world. I can't think of his name.
Does he wear that mask?
No, not him.
Not that guy?
Not him.
No, okay.
Not Sicko.
Yeah,
That's Sicko.
That's Sicko? Is that who it is? Yeah.
This kid, shit. I wish I could remember his name. He is, I'm telling you, the nastiest fucking dude I've ever seen. And he does it all with his fingers. And the stuff he creates is mind-blowing. When I think of his name, I'll let you know.
Cool.
Because you got to check him out. And I'll throw it out there to everybody, too. This dude, I think... dude is absolutely phenomenal. So, like you said, you mess around playing with DJ and stuff like that. And the show, what I try to do is open it up to people that don't really know, our music or DJing and stuff like that. And, my goal is always, if I can maybe make somebody laugh, making a silly video, on a reel. If one person laughs, I feel like I did my job. If I make a mix and I'm DJing at the club and one person just was like, thank you, I appreciate that. One person. So the show is all about that, trying to open up to new people and show, behind the scenes, what DJs do, our stories, and also you get to see the DJ, live perform. So if somebody was, say, watching this, if it's on Twitch or later on YouTube, and it's the first time they actually see somebody DJ and stuff like that, and they go, wow, you know what? I think that looks really cool. What kind of advice could you give somebody?
Don't give up if it doesn't work for you the first time.
Oh, it's not.
Don't give up. It's not going to work the first time, the second time, the third time. It may take you 100 tries as a DJ to actually say, hey, you know what? I did something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But that's the learning process, and you've got to have patience.
Yeah.
Patience is key.
And love.
And,
You got to have the love for the
and
music.
don't think it's simple, because let me tell you something. You can sit there and watch a DJ and be like, oh, I could do that. Oh, yeah? Really? Put your hands on those decks.
Yep.
Show me. You know what I mean? Show me. You know, you just don't do it. You've got to actually get there and dedicate yourself. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot of dedication. It's going to take time, but don't give up, because eventually I think anybody could really DJ. You know what I mean? As long as you can feel music, you can DJ. You know what I mean? And it's all about you. And the best part about it is every DJ has their own style, and their own feel. And it's always nice, you know. You can almost feel what a person's like through their music, how they play it to you. So, yeah, just be patient and don't give up.
Yeah, keep the love for that music, and you know, it's just like any other instrument. If you were going to buy a guitar, or drums, or a keyboard, or whatever instrument it is, it's the same concept. It's gonna take time. You gotta practice. You gotta put the hours in. You know, it's not something you're just gonna buy and be like, oh yeah, here I go, let's go. It doesn't work that way. So make sure you keep that, like you said, never give up. Keep the love for that music, and, you know, have fun with it.
And you know, some people start and they say, you know, this isn't for me. That's because it isn't for you, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But another thing too is never cut yourself down. You know what I mean? Don't ever. It doesn't make a difference. I know at times I sucked, and you know, in my head I'd say it, but I'd never really verbalize it. I kind of kept it back there. And other people, oh, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. And I'm like, man, I suck, dude. I can't even fucking match a beat on this. Like, what the fuck? You know, sorry about that.
No, dude, this is a mature.
And it's like, you know, I had those times, and the first year I was like, man, this is just not gonna work out, man. You know. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, okay, I'm feeling it. I get it.
Yeah, click.
And it was maybe the 100th time, maybe the 200th time. I can't tell you right now, but it was like, wow, okay, all right, oh, I did it. Like, wow. You know, and then from there, it was just you know, adding more and more, you know, to my library, and more what I could do and how to do it and stuff like that. And, you know, where to transition, you know, working on the sounds, the verbiage, you know what I mean, everything, and it just started to work for me. And now it's kind of, you know, I wouldn't say easy, because it's always hard, but I understand it now, so I know where to go. You know, I know where to drop, all that stuff.
Yep.
But like I said, man, it was like, could have been 100 times, 200 times I sat down at those decks.
Yep.
But then all of a sudden it was just like,
when it clicks,
and it felt so good. It was like, wow, I did it. You know.
It's like if you were learning guitar, that you first riffed. You know what I mean? You're like, oh,
I wouldn't know about the guitar. No,
motherfucker, yeah.
I think the only instrument I ever played was the hammer. And that doesn't make much noise.
It just bang,
much
bang,
of
bang,
music,
bang.
it's just noise. It was that click in your head, and you know, and learning the music and learning more music, and getting that library in your head. You know, that's a big thing. That library in your head. You really want to sit back, and I mean, sometimes. I not as much now, but I used to sit there with headphones on and just listen to music. I'd have YouTube on, listening to people's sets, you know, and seeing and listening to how they were doing things. And I've incorporated so many different styles from these big DJs, you know, just watching and listening to their sets on YouTube, you know, like Solomon, obviously, like I don't know, I can't even name them, but it's just real big DJs. I mean, some of these DJs I say, and people are like, who? And I'm like, well, how do you not know them? I mean, they're huge, man. They've been 25, 30 years in this stuff, doing this stuff. You know, it's just like, but those people to me were like, I saw what they were doing. You know what I mean? And I listened to it, and I listened to their, you know, the holding the beats and riding them. You know, coming back and doing them again. It's like, yeah, that's what's up. You know,
tease somebody. Bring it back.
Dope.
Then come at them full force.
Yep.
You know, there's so many ways you can transition.
Oh, absolutely.
Know, and tease with tracks and the technology. I'm a big button pusher when it comes to the pads, because like I was telling you, I'll use the roll, the slip rolls, the tran effects, stuff like that. With high pass, with echo, I'll put everything to use, and sometimes it sounds good, sometimes it doesn't, but you're not gonna know until you try.
How long you been DJing?
I started in '96, but
and you're still learning.
I've been off and on.
And you're still learning.
You know what I mean? So I've been back at it, I would say, almost 3 years, like solid. And, at first, I went to YouTube for tutorials because I didn't know how to do a digital controller, and I only had a Pioneer SB3 2-channel. You know what I mean? Thing was tiny. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know what any of the buttons did. I was used to just records, that style. And, every now and then I got to play on my buddy's, mixer, which the mixer stayed basically the same, but then it was like CDJs. And I got to play on them here and there, but not a lot. And, when my buddy Shogun started up Soul Speed Productions, he's like, listen, I know you can still do it.
Yep.
Get something going.
Yep.
So I got an SP3, and I was like, how the fuck do I use this thing?
Yeah, he's doing a great job, Harriman. Awesome.
Yeah, we get
good guy too.
Big party coming up.
Absolutely.
DJ on the mic coming up. Midas.
Oh man, Midas is just a legend.
He's a New England legend.
He's just a legend. Period. He's amazing.
Yep.
The stuff he does is just like mind-boggling. I'll sit there sometimes and listen to his shows, and I'm just like, what the hell? Genius.
Yeah.
What?
Seeing him, perform he really is good, and he's been doing it for a long time.
I think he's in a completely league of his own. You know what I mean? He does his own thing, literally.
Yeah.
Like, where do you put him as a DJ? Exactly. And another one, SP1. I mean, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal guy. I mean, it's just mind-boggling.
And he can be in any slot too. He knows exactly what to play, how to play it, and you'll never hear him play this same thing twice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the other thing.
And they go down to these little rabbit holes where you're just like, where did you just go?
Yeah.
Holy crap, man! Like, wow.
They find tracks.
Where did you get that? What?
That's what.
Where the hell did you get that?
I'm like, what the fuck is that? What track is that, bro? He's like, I don't know. I just found it.
I don't know.
That's he's funny, man.
He comes over sometimes to the house and he'll I'm just downloading some songs to play. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's some new shit. I don't know. He just gets up and it's like he played
5 terabytes.
He's like it's like he played the thing like 100 times. Like, what? And now, like him and Midas, I almost think that like they can do a perfect set.
Yeah.
And you were saying you never do a perfect set. I think they can. I've listened to some of the stuff and I'm like, wow, like I didn't hear anything, not off beat, nothing. Like, wow, it was beautiful. So fluent. So yeah.
Yeah. So favorite question. What has been the craziest party you've been to, right, in the scene, without, and describe it, let us know, but without incriminating yourself?
Man, craziest party. It's kind of funny you say that because I remember a lot of parties, and then again, I don't remember a lot of them. There's my incriminating.
That's not incriminating.
I'd probably say one of the. I wouldn't say it was the craziest, but one of the ones that really sticks out in my mind is Alive. That was back in 2000, I believe, and I went with 2 good friends of mine, John Murray and Liam, and really good friends, and. I got in trouble, did a little stint in jail, and when I got out, Liam, really good friend of mine, had passed from an overdose. So that party really just resonates all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
because it sucked losing a good friend like that. So
Yeah, it's never good.
yeah,
Never good.
but I mean, crazy parties. I think they were all crazy. We just got crazy back in the day. You know, the kids don't understand. Like it's almost like it almost seems plastic to me now. You know what I mean?
The club scenes have definitely, it's changed, and I can see there is a shift that you can see in some areas that they're trying to bring it back more. Like, an example,
I think a lot of it is the old school people are getting in there and getting their feet wet again to bring back that old vibe. I don't think these kids these days don't really understand it, and we know everything changes, but that vibe was just it was bar none probably one of the best feelings ever. You know what I mean? It brought everybody together. I mean, I remember sitting there seeing people with friggin' leather jackets with fucking studs on them come in. They were straight rock and roll heads.
Yep.
And I was like,
bikers.
Yeah.
Fucking,
all right. This is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all right, I got it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just going to, you get all right, I'm going to this party. Where is it? I don't know yet.
Yeah.
That doesn't come out until like right before it starts. So, but we'll find out.
Are you going to this one? Yeah. Where is it? I don't know. I'll tell you. You gonna follow me? I'll follow you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna download the directions and print them out.
Yeah, we're waiting for an email. You know what I mean? Like we're waiting for our pager.
The pagers. Oh,
the pages.
No.
Yeah, that's it. That shows us how old we are. We can go back to the pager world. So what's up, man? You ready to drop some beats?
And payphones.
Payphones, yeah, man.
Lord, I saw one the other day. I was like, teak.
Yeah, but the payphones were good though, because you can go in there, throw a couple dimes in there, make a phone call, do what you needed to do, and get off. And you know what? You weren't fucking recorded.
I'm sure that if they really wanted you, they were gonna record you.
Yeah, if they were, if you went to a payphone, it's not like this right here. Every text message, every phone call, everything you do is stored at NSA.
And that's why you speak gibberish.
It's 100% true, though. That's why I miss those payphones, because you were able to.
They definitely had their use back in the day.
Yeah, you had to be on there so long to be tracked. So if you, I think it was 30 seconds. So if you kept it under 30 seconds, they couldn't track you. The only thing they could get if you were on there for like, I think around 20 seconds is a general idea. But you had to be on there 30 seconds.
We don't know nothing about that. We know something about
that. You ready to drop some beats or what, man?
I'm ready to crash this whole party.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, man.
Let's get this party started. We're gonna be right back for 1 second, and we're gonna crash this party out.
Thank you again, brother.
Be right back.
fuck all that, man. I don't need none of that shit. I just need some good music.
Watch your bass bins. let me see you make that run back side to side. Let me see you make that booty.
Yo, what's up? Give it up for Wiley Boi, everybody! Drop your favorite emotes! Cover that screen! Show them all the love!
Every second, every minute. Every second, every minute. Every second, every minute. Every second, every minute. Man, I swear that she can get it. Every second, every minute. 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 She can say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Every second, every minute, she can get it. Every second, every minute, she can get it. Every second, every minute, she can get it. Every second, every minute, she can say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell the lights down, right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark moon.
Check. Hey, everybody. Oh, my mic's like way too fucking loud. Oh. Yeah, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. Please give it up for Wiley Boi, everybody. We're going to just cut it a little bit short today. He's got to go take care of some business. I want to thank you very much for coming on the show, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sorry, I had a little hap over there, but it happens.
It happens.
I was really spinning it.
Wrong low deck, you know. It happens.
Nerved up. First time. I didn't get anybody see me play with my friends.
It's all right. It's all right.
Gotta be on a worldwide stage.
No worries. No worries. Happy birthday, definitely.
Thank you, man.
And I appreciate you coming on the show.
Once again, thank you.
Yes, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming on, laying some tracks down. Everyone's been enjoying the tracks, to tell you that. Everyone's been loving. I'm watching the chat. Everyone loves what you're playing here.
Yeah, of course, I had a mistake myself. I had something planned out, and I lost the file, so stupidity on my part. Would have been a hell of a lot better, but if you go on YouTube, I'm going to post this, my new mix-up. It's pretty decent. It's about an hour long, and it touches a lot of genres. Real good mashups. It's clean. Should be up there in a day or so. Wiley Boi, a.k.a. Diablos, S.A.I.O.s. Take a look at it.
Nice. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next week on the MixedupMike Show, we are going to have DJ Athena Love. That's right, DJ Athena Love. And then the week after, we got DJ Demon X coming on. So make sure you keep locked. MixedupMike Show next week. DJ Athena Love. I know she's in the chat right now. She's ready to go. Much love to each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. I appreciate each and every single one of you tuned in. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for listening. Appreciate it. Remember, don't ever give up. Just keep going. Play the music.
Yep. Keep doing it. Don't ever give up. Just stay consistent and it will happen for you. Much love, everybody. Peace out. And I'm sure we're going to be doing much raid trains going. We got Timology. We're going to be raiding over to Timology. Kickoff High Rise Sunday AMF style. We're going to keep this party going all night. Much love, everybody. Going to the ending screen. We're going to raid out. Hang on for the raid. This way we can head over to Mr. Bass Daddy himself, Timology. Gotta load up. Taking a little bit. But get your choo-choo hats on. We're gonna be raiding that raid train. Oh yeah. Riding that train all night long. All night. Let's see if it works the first time. Hopefully. If not, we'll try again. Finally got it. Gonna be raiding over. Choo 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 choo. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next Sunday on the only show that brings you live interviews and DJ sets in one place with a DJ Athena Love. Choo choo.